That major lane closure on the 101 freeway through Boyle Heights. Good morning, everyone. I'm Kathy Vara in today for Annabelle Sedano. News Chopper 4 is over the backup right now. You can see all northbound lanes have been closed since about 7:30 this morning after a CHP shooting. Our Lauren Coronado is on the ground with new details on the investigation and the possible reopening. Lauren.
Kathy, hi there. Yes, this major freeway closure is still underway, and I just spoke with a CHP officer who tells me you can expect it to be closed for the next couple hours. Take a look. This has been such a problem for commuters. This stretch of the 101 has been closed for, gosh, about 4 hours now. That CHP officer I spoke with tells me drivers are getting diverted to the 10 or 60. I'm also told the man who officers shot at died after he was rushed to the hospital. While this is still under investigation, I want to break down what we know so far. According to the CHP, officers got multiple calls about a man walking on the 101 North while hitting cars with what's described as a hammer-like tool. This was near the 4th Street exit around 7:30 this morning. Officers arrived and approached the man. It's not clear what happened next, but officers eventually shot at him. He was rushed to the hospital, like I said, and that's where he died. Officers were not hurt, and neither were drivers whose cars were hit with that hammer-like tool. But yes, this has caused a major backup on the 101 North. One driver I spoke with says it normally takes him 15 minutes to get home. Today, it took an hour. Other drivers say the commute has been a mess.
It's a lot of stress. I call right now to my boss, so I'm late because I don't know what happened.
It's been crazy today. It usually takes me between an hour and a half. Today it's taken me about 2.
Yeah, and this is a glimpse at traffic at the 4th Street exit where the freeway closure begins. Side streets, they're starting to back up too. Now that it's a little bit later in the day, we're actually starting to see just a little bit relief on those side streets. Back out here live as you continue to see the investigation underway. There will be much more to come on this. Stay with us on our NBCLA app to find out when the freeway will open back up. Reporting live, I'm Lauren Coronado, NBC4 News.
Lauren, thank you so much. Meanwhile, our Julia Ding is overhead at News Chopper 4, checking on the traffic backup in that area. Julia.
Hey there, Kathy. It is bad. Like Lauren said, this has been going on now for nearly 4 hours, and from overhead, I can show you the other end of that closure. So it begins near 4th Street on the northbound side of the 101, but now they also have a bit of the northbound 5 shut down as well, going into the East LA interchange. Look at this. I imagine there might actually be drivers out here who we spotted earlier when we flew over this scene during the morning show. Look at this. This is going through the East LA interchange. And we don't know how much longer this investigation is going to take. Let me give you another alternate. Instead of taking the 10 or the 60, you can actually take Washington Boulevard instead of the 5 North, and then you can take Soto Street or Alameda instead of the 101. From our vantage point, that is going to be your best bet, as this stretch of the northbound 101 that I'm zooming in on now remains closed for this ongoing investigation. Back over to you, Kathy.
Julia Ding, thank you so much.